For In Motion, I'm Kurt Parker. There are raptors at Penn State. Meat eaters. Predators.
As a predator, they eat meat. They'll eat other birds. They'll eat snakes, small mammals. So they're kind of at one of the tops of the food chain for smaller animals when you're in the wild. So definitely they are predators. They do seek prey.
Predators at Shavers Creek Environmental Center all have one thing in common. Due to injuries suffered in the wild, they can no longer seek prey, but instead would quickly become prey.
Every one of these animals wouldn't last very long out in the wild. It's kind of hard to believe, being a predator, such as they are, that they would be vulnerable, but especially if they don't have the ability of flight.
The conservation of these proud birds is the primary goal of the program, and interns carry out the bulk of the work.
The job position includes everything from administrative duties to animal care to working with kids at camp for 4 days to a 3-hour program with kids, and they get a really wide variety of things that they might encounter in this field, as well as lots of good sort of interpersonal skills.
I never thought of myself as a teacher, and now I do see myself as an educator, getting people outside, getting them outside to see what we have. So definitely an educator role. I never thought of myself in a classroom, but an outdoor classroom is nice.
Taking care of the Raptor Center is at times demanding and humbling.
There's a lot of work that goes into maintaining the enclosures, painting and perches and covering the perches properly and checking their health, general health of the animals. All of that is really important and gives them sort of even more of a buy-in to, you can do educational programs with these animals, but it takes a lot of work.
Providing support for the birds of prey is only one of the many duties for interns. But a highlight for most is the first day they actually hold a raptor.
And kind of what they need, and so just being sensitive to what they're doing and when they're doing it and how they're doing it is all really important. But of course that takes time because
it could be intimidating.
You haven't held
but sort of reading the birds a little bit, getting to know their personality a little bit, just to get a little more comfortable and really have that confidence to go in and not only clean but get them and handle them.
So when they're perching out in the wild, if they perch out in a tree, those branches move up and down and they move back and forth, but they don't rotate. So once you start rotating your hand, that's what throws the birds all off. It's handy in the case of if you want to say, and its wingspan is about this big, you can, and people are like, whoa, its wingspan, it just spread its wings when you said that.
The first time you go into the cage with an animal, you're going to be apprehensive about it, as I would. But I think a lot of that apprehension is again, they're new to each other. They're new to what we do here, and in 4 weeks' time, they're going to gel even more as a group, and they'll just be more comfortable in their surroundings and with the animals.
As the students gain more confidence, they can lend a hand in Shavers Creek's Meet the Birds of Prey program, an opportunity for the public to learn about the birds and see them up close. Programs are held on the weekends at Shavers Creek, and they also take the show on the road up to 90 times a year.
It kind of all equals out. It's all about, again, timing in the natural world.
There's no line separating us. We're all part of this world. So this Shavers Creek is kind of a way to, we'd like to think it's just defining that. It's just showing folks that we're all, in this together.
That taste of the outdoors and getting out and teaching kids outdoors so that they become comfortable and familiar and realize that it's not a scary place. It's a place where you can learn and find yourself.
There are raptors at Penn State. They are provided a sanctuary. And in return, they offer a unique educational opportunity. For In Motion, I'm Kurt Parker.